Okay, it's chapter 700. Okay. It's also the reason we saw everything we did in chapter 700. Like, we saw everyone's kids in the academy, and specifically, what I thought they were going to lean more towards in the Boruto era, assuming they did it, was the dynamic between Boruto and Sarada. Naruto and Sasuke's kid. Regardless of the Boruto series being a thing, I can understand Kishimoto wanting to end. Like, I feel like that's almost the point of chapter 700, more so than to show the time skip in the first place. I feel like the point is to show off the relationship between Naruto and Sasuke's children. As well
You
as
know, in
obviously
chapter
like birth
700
children.
or afterwards?
I'm talking about chapter 700, and I'm removing the epilogue because you could just have that regardless of the time skip. Like, what do you think the point of showing Boruto, just chapters, what was the point of chapter 700 including the Boruto era? You could say there's several reasons, but like, what do you think the main reason
Yeah.
is?
Well, I mean, I think there is several reasons. It's for okay, so one reason, Naruto, he did it. He's Hokage. Second reason, the world seems to be generally in a good spot. They're
Yeah.
at they seem to be on everyone's on good terms. The five Kage are in alliance. Choji literally has a kid with someone from the Cloud Village. Tamari and Shikamaru inter village
It wraps up all those
relationships.
character arcs as well
Um,
because Shino becomes a teacher, and that was sort of the thing.
Yeah, so like it finishes out of quite a few character arcs, you know. It
Then you
it
get
solidifies some
like
of the
father, like
relationships.
son, so like it's just gonna continue on the next cycle, whatever, with Boruto drawing on the Hokage Stone Monument, then Boruto fighting Naruto.
Yeah.
It's a cute,
And
wholesome
then
moment.
like Boruto and Sarada having like a rivalry, like father
Yeah.
like daughter, like father like son. It just it gives a sense of closure that like Naruto like is gonna be like to say, the point is, you know that no matter what comes across them, the character is going to be okay. And we can tell because we flash forward, 15 years, and from what we can tell, Naruto, Kurama, Sasuke, Sakura, all of our characters, they're doing good. They're doing just fine. They're living their happiest lives. Everything worked out. They overcame their flaws, blah, blah, blah. It just gives a sense of closure.
I want to do a tier list on this at some point, ranking reasons for Naruto chapter 700. I wrote it down.
Well, I think you like my last reason.
Okay.
Kishimoto wanted an excuse to have Kurama be the last panel.
But he could have done that either way. Like I said, you don't need a time skip for that. Just have that epilogue the exact same way.
I guess, yeah. But at the same time, the way the very ending of chapter 699 was really good. But I guess you can just have the epilogue anyway. But
Oh, with chapter 700, you can just show other Naruto things instead of going to Boruto and then have that same epilogue. You
I
could
mean,
even show
yeah,
Naruto becoming Hokage. You just rewrite it in this case, so it's not the day he became 7 Hokage with Himawari and Boruto, and that you just show like a completely rewritten version to where Boruto doesn't exist in this case.
yeah. But I think like to some extent from Naruto's end and Sasuke's end, um, it like this also plays into the like look like how far they've come thing. It's just like they've moved on. They've built their own families. So, like Sasuke lost his family. Naruto never had one, but they're past it. They have their own families now. I forgot why I came upstairs a minute ago.
Got
But
over that trauma.
oh, it was the
In the
headphones.
family.
Anyway, I got distracted by doing dishes. But anyway, it's kind of just like it just gives like some closure, and it's just like a good like they did it moment. Whereas if you just obviously the Hokage for Naruto, yeah. But like let's take it from Sasuke's perspective. Sasuke just being a Shadow Hokage versus Sasuke having a kid and being a Shadow Hokage. I
Yeah.
just feel like there's a greater sense of accomplishment for Sasuke having the child. I'm gonna switch headphones real quick.
Okay. Well, like Kamui saying, there's a lot of reason for that, so I definitely don't think Himawari having 9 tails was a high priority back then. I don't think he even thought about it, first of all, let alone had the care to show it off in any kind of intended way. Especially, Kamui, let me know when you're good. Oh, well. By the way, shout out Six. He is or was, it definitely was streaming. That might have been a day ago, but
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Alright.
Yeah,
What were you saying?
Okay, the reason I bring this up is because regardless of forgetting the character designs, I feel like they were just doing things that were nods anyways. So for example, I'm sure you remember hearing this. Boruto draws One Piece graffiti on Naruto's head.
Never actually paid attention what he drew.
It doesn't matter. It's like
that's cool.
Luffy pirate or whatever. The point is, to my knowledge, One Piece isn't canon in Naruto. There's no in-universe One Piece show. Kishimoto's doing clearly a nod out of universe to One Piece. Boruto's not just coincidentally drawing that. The point is that it's referencing One Piece. So I think in the same way, that chapter 700 is more for the fans than it is for the story or narrative or in-universe lore, which is why he's doing things like that. And so I think the whiskers were just for the fans. Like, those are Naruto's kids. They got his whiskers. It was never supposed to be about 9-tails chakra or genetics or anything. Kamui. 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 Well, how you folks doing tonight? Let's rechat. I'm back. Welcome back. Glad to see you again, Derek. All your emotes are still up there. Happy emote day to Derek. Let me zoom back in. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. There we go.
All right.
Yeah,
Am I back?
Welcome back again. Did you hear anything I said?
Part of it, I went outside to grab something from my car, and I thought it would instantly reconnect my mic, but I guess I had to press something.
Well, all right.
So you can't hear me. What were you saying?
The point is that it's for the audience, not for in-universe narrative lore. So, like, the point was to show those are Naruto's kids. It wasn't supposed to be about genetics or 9-tails chakra or anything at that point.
Right.
Yeah, just nod to the audience. Make the audience feel good. It's literally the point.
Yeah, it was a feel-good chapter.
Yeah. But that's that.